What's up guys, it's me Trav and I'm back today with a new unboxing video, and today I am going to be unboxing